It's a well-known fact that the quality of clothes has drastically decreased progressively over the past 30 years. There are certain items that are better bought as pre-loved because you'll never find the same quality for the same price even today. In today's video, I want to show you my pre-loved finds that I thrifted in the UK and also give you some suggestions. And not a lot of you are from the UK, so store suggestions will definitely be good for you. Alright, so if you're ready, let's go. If you're new here, my name is Lydia. I opened up this channel because I lived in France for so many years and I wanted to share with you French fashion brands and styling tips. I do a lot of saison reviews. I'm also committed to showing you the best of French brands there are with an affordable price. So if this is interesting to you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel because it helps me spread the channel among a lot of other viewers. So if you're a subscriber of this channel, you know that I was in the UK visiting my in-laws over the Christmas period, and I visited also some thrift shops and some antiques shops as well. The antiques shops were definitely my favorite. So the first thing I bought, or the first two things I bought them from York at a shop that is called the Antiques Center York. So I got this fabulous antique ring. I can't even remember how old this ring is, to be honest, but it's made of 9 carats gold, diamonds and tanzanite. It's one of these starburst kind of design. And tanzanite, guys, tanzanite, it's such a rare gemstone right now. You can only find it in Tanzania, so I was really happy to find it because it was 120 pounds if I'm not wrong. So definitely a great find, and this shop has the kindest staff. It's so rich, like the jewelry there, it is to die for, and there's everything you can imagine. But they don't only sell jewelry, it's also homeware, it's also watches. For example, there are some antique watches that are, oh gosh, amazing, to be honest, and a lot of stuff and clothes as well. So the second item I bought from this store is actually a vintage M&S Marks and Spencer's blazer that is made of 100% new wool. It was in pristine conditions. I bought it in size 14, which is usually one size up from what I wear, especially because this blazer is from the 80s, so it's also a bigger size. I mean, the shoulders are a little bit big, but you know, they have shoulder pads, so all in all, it fits perfectly on my hips. So it is to die for. It's so elegant, so warm, so stylish, so everything, and the way it just falls and drapes, you know, not a wrinkle anywhere. It's so well made, it's lined as well. And let's be honest, Marks and Spencer doesn't do that anymore. It's not the same quality as it was like even 10 years ago. I think the quality of blazers in the 70s, the 80s, and even the 90s was a lot better, but definitely in the 80s they made very good blazers because they were all the rage in that period. I'm really happy to have found this, and I can wear it with a lot of things. Oh my god, one of my favorite pieces in my wardrobe now. I mean, look at the buttons even. It's just so many details. Yeah, it's just wonderful. And the staff in the shop, all so polite, all so nice, so, I don't know, so cheerful as well. And then I found a piece, but not in York anymore and not in this store. No more going back to the south. I found it in Brighton. And this piece is a piece that I was searching for a long time, a lot of favorites in my Vinted account. But you know, with this kind of piece, as in shearling coats, it's always hard. It's better to assess the quality in person, to be honest. Even though if you take good photos, it can be tricky. It can really be tricky. But I'm happy to report that the following store has a huge selection of shearling coats. And by the way, if you like this video so far, please give it a thumbs up because it helps me spread my channel to other people. Anyway, so the store, I went to so many stores in Brighton, and I don't know if you've ever been to Brighton, but there's, I think it's called North Road or something like that, where a lot of vintage shops and antique shops are. None of them match the quality of the one in New York, I have to be honest with you. And I think they're also more expensive than the one in York, at least for jewelry. There are a lot of jewelry antiques shops in Brighton, but they have more expensive pieces. Wonderful pieces, but you have to have a budget for them, right? But anyway, I visited so many, and there were a couple that stood out to me, but this one, which is called To Be Worn Again, is definitely the best. And especially if you're looking for coats, there are a lot of them and amazing quality, and there were so many shearling coats. Now the shearling coat I bought is from the 70s, and it's a man's model, so you will see it's very oversized, especially on the shoulders and on the arms. But I think I could get technically a professional to just open up the arms a little bit and bring them up so that the cut is straighter on me and it's not so oversized anymore. But let's see. I'm happy to report that I found this for £50. Man, £50, that's nothing. And it was so pristine. I mean, look at the leather on this one, and inside it's an authentic shearling coat, so inside it's wool. It even has an internal pocket, and I just think the conditions are so good for the price I bought it from. And shearling coats, these are definitely things that you want to buy secondhand, and let me explain why to wrap up this video. Lydia from the future here. Whilst editing the video, I noticed that I was wearing this necklace along the whole video, and I've been wearing it so much lately. So before I get some questions on it, because I know that a lot of you are also jewelry passionate just like I am, but this is from Fedoma. They have kindly sent it to me as a gift, and they also sent another one, and it's just so cute and feminine, but also understated jewelry, just like I like it. And I just wanted to give them a shout out. I have a discount code for you, which is this one that you're gonna see on screen. You can use my link, which I put in the description down below, to purchase anything you want from Fedoma. And yeah, let's go back to the main video. The total paid for all these 3 items is £218. That's 259 euros on the day that I'm filming this video. The price of a new shearling coat at the moment sits in a range between 1,200 and 1,400 euros. Only for that one coat. And it's not even guaranteed that the quality will be the same. So what do you think about this haul, and what do you think about thrifting and secondhand items in general? And do you have other recommendations for good antique stores? Leave them in a comment down below. The community will be super grateful to you. And by the way, I bought something else in the UK, but it wasn't pre-loved, but it's so qualitative. It's a new designer, it's a new brand, it's an amazing quality and price. So if you're curious, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and you will find the video here when it's ready. And in the meantime, you can watch this one next. Bye!